Where does Meghan Markle, Prince Harry stand when it comes to their popularity after the book was published by Tom Bower? In this video, we'll be taking a closer look. When it comes to popularity, there is few things that you have to understand. Number one is that the popularity, the survey is always going downward for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. It is declining, it is actually tanking. This is number one thing that we have always noticed. Every time I would look into the surveys, the numbers, I'll find that their popularity is actually going down all the time, almost all the time. In fact, it never went up or it never remained steady since the Oprah Winfrey interview. Number two thing that we also find out about when we talk about their popularity is that Prince Harry, if you remember, and also Meghan Markle, they always said, oh, we want privacy. We want nothing to do with popularity. We have nothing to do with the media. All we want is privacy. And this is the reason why we have left UK. On the contrary, you find them signing deals with Netflix, having cruise cameramen following them everywhere. And this is another thing we find very contradictory to what they have said and what they are doing right now when it comes to going in public, becoming popular. Remember, right now their popularity is so important for their brand that they cannot afford to be painted as a villain anymore. And I said this in my other videos that Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they are gonna do everything possible to put a positive image of themselves by not criticizing their own family members, and this has happened so far. Before I share with you where they stand, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, in terms of popularity with the recent survey, I also want to make two more points. Number one, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they're always, when it comes to popularity, stardom, they always want to associate themselves with sports celebrity, the Hollywood celebrities, going to talk shows. On one hand, you have them always trying to portray this image that, oh, we want privacy, our family comes first, but on the other hand, you see them all the time hanging out, inviting or going to Oprah Winfrey's house, for example, in order to create that image of stardom. Also, when we talk about popularity, number four thing that I want to mention before I show you the numbers and where they stand after the book was published, we have found out that Archwell website, the promo website, was actually set up in order for them to be able to attract more people to their brand, to their causes. I made a video and I said, guys, that website is dead. Nobody's going there. It is getting no traffic whatsoever. One hand, you see them trying their best to create this good image, good vibe about them. On the other hand, you are seeing that people are actually not going there at all. In other words, people don't trust a word they're saying. So when it comes to their popularity, they are promoting themselves. This is a promo website. At the same time, they are actually not gaining anything, any respect from anybody. So now let's jump ahead and talk about the numbers. The number that you are seeing right now on the screen, it is from 2021, from last year. The YouGov, they have surveyed 1,500 US adults, as you can see right here. They have surveyed 1,500 US adults. The net favorability for Meghan Markle, it was 15% from 28%. In other words, she lost a lot of these people who do not think about her in a positive way. Number two point that I also want to, as you can see on the screen, the negative rating. So this was the positive rating. Okay, net favorability means the positive rating. People who thought about Meghan Markle in a positive way, their number declined from 28 to 15% only. The negative, now let's talk about the negative. So people who do not like Meghan Markle, that number has gained actually 10%. Right now it's sitting at 33%. So that is again from 2021, not right now, sorry, but 2021. So the people who love Meghan Markle, the number is declining. People who are unfavorable of Meghan Markle, the number is increasing. That's the main point. This is how you can break it down. Less than half on favorability. So you expect your favorability, your approval rate to be around 60-70%. But Meghan's sitting at in 2021 was less than half, 48%. It is something you have to be very, very careful, because if you have that only that many people liking you, it means you're not doing a good job when it comes to promoting your brand. So it's less than half. And if you take a look at the unfavorability or unapproval rating, it is sitting at 33%, means 1/3. Okay, that was again 2021, 1/3, only 33%. Let's compare this with 2022. In 2022, they surveyed 1,000 US adults. Okay, May 18 to 21, 2022. So from 1,500 male adults, US male or female adults, both of them actually, US adults. Now they are doing it on 1,000 US adults, and they found out 45% having a favorable, somewhat favorable. So it was, what did I say, 48% in 2021, but right now in 2022 it is only 45%. So it is even declining even more. I said the margin you want to maintain would be around 60-70%, but look at their number, it is actually going down. 48 is not good enough, it was already bad, but this year it is even worse. 45% is going down. At one point there will be no one. In other words, if this trend goes on, and as I mentioned, Tom Bauer's book was published, this trend, if this is continuing, then you will see there is going to be no people, maybe 5-10%, who would actually like Meghan Markle, which is going to be a complete disaster for their brand. Now if you take a look at the number, to sum it up, less than half, 46%, had approved Meghan Markle, from 48%. So 21 was 48, now 2022 is only 46. So again, it's tanking every single year. After the Tom Bauer's book was published, one thing you have to also remember, a lot of people, as I said, Tom Bauer, he interviewed around 80 people from Meghan Markle's inner circle. All of them said things that are very, very unfavorable to Meghan Markle. On top of all of this, to make things even worse, Tom Bauer's book pointed out one particular aspect of Meghan Markle, her behavior, her character, which is how she treated Princess Charlotte. If you remember, we have said in this channel, I made actually a video about this, how she was speaking unfavorably for Princess Charlotte. She didn't like her for whatever reason. I mean, can you imagine a young girl, as young as 3 years old, 4 years old, a toddler, you have a negative view about that kid? I mean, come on, grow up. But Meghan Markle never did. She compared Princess Charlotte with her friend Jessica's daughter. People are now freaking out, like, how can you do this? Are you even human? So this particular aspect of Meghan Markle's behavior has tanked her popularity even more. The reason I'm saying this is because if you take a look at all the media, if you take a look at all the publications on Meghan Markle, what she is doing in regards to how she can rebuttal, how she can refute Thomas Bauer's book that accused her of this, she did nothing. She did not come up with a statement that could actually dispel all of this. In fact, people are now believing Tom Bauer's book. We see Meghan Markle, Prince Harry are being distant from many of their friends. Number one would be Oprah Winfrey. She in one report said, I'm not going to take or make any interview with them. Her team said, we are not going to go and do any interview with Meghan Markle, Prince Harry ever again. The point here is that she is losing. The effect of the book is being felt, and Meghan Markle's popularity, the next time YouGov will publish their new survey, obviously we will know more about the number, exact number, but right now it is not favorable. It is actually looking pretty ugly for Meghan Markle, and if this continues on, she definitely has a lot of reason to change herself, to become a better person and know how to deal with people, how to be more compassionate, how to be more altruistic. All of these things that she said, oh, I'm this, I'm that, we want equality, we want parental leave and whatnot, makes no difference. You have to do things, you have to take action in order for you to reclaim the people who would think about you in a favorable way.